Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports 15 report.
Josh Judy is about to do something that's never been done before. Judy's currently pitching for the Columbus Clippers. That's the AAA affiliate of the Cleveland Indians. One of the tribe's hot prospects. He's almost certain to get called up this season. And when he does, he'll be the first player drafted out of Indiana Tech to make the majors. At 6'4" and armed with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, Josh Judy is hard to miss. But coming out of high school in Morgantown, West Virginia, he was hardly a can't-miss prospect when he signed with Coach Steve Devine in Indiana Tech.
I actually went to a showcase in the winter, and Steve Devine was down there and threw a bullpen, like a little inter squad, and Devine called me. He's like, "Hey, you want to come play college ball or not?" I was like, yeah. I mean, I'd love to. And that's kind of how it started.
When you saw him that first time, did you project him to be a guy that gets drafted or a guy that is now just one call away from the major leagues?
No. Yeah, that's hard to say. You know, I'm happy for him. I'm excited about it. I've definitely been following his career and stuff, and it's really, really exciting for him and for the baseball program at Indiana Tech.
When Josh arrived here on the Indiana Tech campus, he threw a pedestrian 83 miles an hour. But as his velocity rose, so did his interest from scouts.
The pro scouts actually saw him his freshman year in the fall, and he was throwing 87 miles per hour, so he'd already gained 4 miles per hour from one time I saw him to, in the fall. And what they really liked was his curveball, because he had a legitimate major league curveball at that time and stuff. And then, by the spring of his freshman year, he's throwing 90-91, which was a nice jump. And then after that, it just kept getting better and better.
In the summer of 2007, after his junior year at Tech, the Indians drafted Josh in the 34th round with the 1,034th overall pick. That made him a long shot to make the big leagues, but also provided him with some motivation.
It's kind of with a chip on my shoulder. I want to prove that I should have been taken higher, or I should, this is what I have to prove. This is me.
After 3 strong seasons in the minors as a relief pitcher, the Indians placed him on their 40-man roster this past November. That made Josh eligible to be called up to the majors this season.
It was a big step in my career. Not only I was in the Dominican Republic when I got the news, and I was just ecstatic. It was almost like a dream come true that I was placed on a major league roster. And I worked so hard, the 3 previous years to get that opportunity. And now hopefully I get another shot at the big leagues.
This season for Columbus, Josh has a 2-1 record with the team high 6 saves. He struck out 19 batters in just 17 innings.